Alright guys, we are back playing Kingdom Come 2, just picking up where we left off. This is right after the wedding, and we're in jail. So I guess we gotta figure out how to get ourselves out of jail. But we're doing it. First time streaming on a Saturday. So you guys are in for a treat, I guess.
So make sure everything's in order. I don't want to see any idling here. Oh, it's killing me again.
Yeah, we gotta do it. So I can't help him because I don't have the recipe for whatever it is he needs. I don't think. Let's see. Kabat's Rosary. The Chamberlain's Stomach. Yeah,
It happens.
I
Just
can't
watch
do
where
that.
You're going next time.
But I need to...
Hey, you've no business here.
All right.
Are you looking to steal something?
All right. You caught me. I surrender.
You can't say you weren't warned. You'll pay up.
Look,
What are you...
look.
Where are you going with...
It's like that. They're wheel. Well, this yacht at high, and all of us. That girl.
All right, he's going to let me
alright.
go. I really don't know
Killing me again.
what to do or how I'm going to get through this, but we got to save Hans. Otherwise, it's going to get hung. Let's see. Get a hold of something for the Chamberlain's Stomach. Find Kabat's Rosary. Get to Thomas. Find work around the gallows. Alright, well, we might just end up doing that.
Aren't you supposed to be helping out?
Fuck you.
Scrub you're after. You'll have to wait. I've been here for ages.
I already found you food, dude. Downstairs. Wait, who am I looking for? Get a hold of something for the Chamberlain's Stomach. Thought we already did that. No. Excuse me, we can't do that. I can't brew anything because I don't have the recipe for it.
If it's scrub you're after, you'll have to wait. I've been here for ages.
I'm sorry.
Bathhouse.
Lord be with you. What do you need?
What if my soul is burdened with sin?
Of course, son. You can redeem yourself with an indulgence, or take the path of repentance and atone for your sins with a pilgrimage. It will improve your reputation with people, but beware. Making a pilgrimage does not erase your crimes in the eyes of the law, nor does it release you from paying a fine. And you, if I'm not mistaken, have a few, similar concerns. Come find me when you have atoned for your worldly sins.
So, are you
How do
still
I
looking
count?
for someone to...
Indeed I am.
Do you still have that rosary?
I do.
Let's play for it then.
Certainly. As you wish.
So,
Indeed.
Well,
what did you do?
Certainly.
And isn't
It's not.
Romans?
Ah, that's exactly what Master... Which, by the way, I successfully completed in...
Never mind then.
May the Lord...
okay. Well, I don't have the money to play. I might just have to rob him.
The bell's ringing for hands the 5th time.
I can't knock him out now.
I hope you weren't planning on breaking in here.
Nope. Not at all. Please move along.
Don't bother me.
Oh my gosh, I didn't do anything.
What the? Where are you
Oh,
sticking your hands,
shit.
you thief? Can
Okay.
we sort this out on our own, or
We
do
can
I
work
need
this
to get
out.
the bail? What do you think you do? May your think either you...
Hang on. I'm sure we can come to some... It was just a little joke.
You'll laugh on the other...
Fuck you.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to get a guard.
No. No, 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 no.
That's him!
Hey, get him!
It's between me and the priest.
Do it! Come on then!
Here! I'd bash you in the face myself, but I'll leave that up to the
You won't
experts.
escape
I
punishment.
don't want to fight the guard.
I surrender. Enough.
There's no point resisting.
Wait, no. Come on. That was obvious.
I'll show you. I'm not falling for you.
Fuck you.
Just fuck everybody.
What's your problem, you idiot?
Take that finger out, damn it!
You bitch.
Do it!
Here! I'd bash you in the face myself, but I'll leave that up to the experts.
Bad luck. I'll hammer some manners into you. Jesus, I'm hit. Hey,
Filthy vermin.
no wonder you're still standing. You don't fight with guards, you fool. You surrender.
What do you think you're doing?
Trying to kill you. Alright, that didn't go over well. Alright, we've got to think of something else. I can steal the rosary from the priest. I just need him to I need him to be looking the other direction. I need him to be looking the other direction. Let's try knocking him out this time. Let's try knocking him out this time. Drop him. Hurry up. Drop him. Hurry up. Alright, get out of here.
What the?
Alright, get out of here. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run.
It was nice. Good food and drink.
Just go anywhere.
Go anywhere again.
Huh?
Sorry. Sorry.
Good day. What do you need?
Sir,
Yes?
I'll go and get something.
Hurry up.
What am I supposed to do in here? What am I supposed to do in here? Can't just...
Looking for something in there?
Fuck.
Thief!
Nope. Die. Die. Alright, fighting with the scribe.
No! So here you are. Now I've got it. You still resisting?
Hold on.
You want to try?
Hold on.
Take that swine. There's no point.
Wait, no! Come on, that was...
I'll show you. I'm not falling.
To hell with...
Fuck you.
Take that. I'll rip your ass open. Your stuff.
Alright.
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker.
What is it? 5-on-1?
You don't fight with cards, you fool. You surrender to them. Take that fucker out, damn it.
Come on then. I'll have
Oh,
some
6.
You're no match for him, fucker.
Alright.
You won't escape punishment. Christ, I'm hit.
Yeah, that's right. Get out of here. Get out of here.
She'll be looking forward to the cane. I've been waiting for you.
I mean, 5-on-1, really? Alright.
Quick! Sir Otto will be back any time, so make sure everything...
We gotta... Why do we even need the rosary? Find the book for the miller. That's... yeah. Get a hold of something. Find Kabat's rosary. Alright. We can get the rosary. We'll try and, we'll pickpocket him this time. Well, try to at least. I don't have time.
What the? Where are you sticking your hand, you thief?
Shut up.
Ow!
Damn it.
Hey, get him!
I'll hammer
Take
some
the fuck
manners
out,
into
damn
you.
it!
Die, priest. Why are you jumping in this?
I surrender. Enough. There's no point. Wait, no. Do you mean to tell? And in the country, I reckon none of that applies.
Well, hold on now. If your deeds were
All right. You bitch.
you'll pay for that.
Nope, nope, I didn't do anything.
Mercy. I surrender.
There's no point in.
Wait, no. Come on. That was obvious.
I'll sh-
These guys.
And don't forget to light the fire in the main hall. It's just cold there.
Alright, we'll do this the easy way. Get away.
It was nice. Good food and drink. I'll have that rosary for you.
Great.
Here you have it.
Good fella. Here's a bit of equipment for you in exchange. I don't suppose I'll be needing it again.
Alright. Let's see. So I want to get the book from the scribe. But what am I supposed to get for the Chamberlain's stomach?
Guard?
Must you interrupt me at my prayers? If it's arms you want, go to the kitchen.
Sorry to bother you, but I heard you praying. I need to get to your captain.
You know Thomas? Where from?
I ran into him when I was begging along the road, and he gave me a bit of food. I wanted to thank him.
Thomas helped folk a lot, it's true. But you won't be able to do that now. Thomas is lying in a fever upstairs in the Maiden. It don't look good for him. Them bastards cut him up good. Poor fella. And if that wasn't enough, they stole his rosary too. Barbarians.
And the Maiden Tower, which one is that?
You're in Trotsky for the first time, eh? It's that narrow, higher one on the eastern side. We call the second one the Crone. There's some legend about it, but to tell the truth, it never much interested me.
What exactly is wrong with...
He was badly wounded in a fight. Looked for a while like he wouldn't live to see the dawn. Only a few days ago he caught a fever and the Sawbones is away with Lord von Burgo. And that fever ain't letting up.
I don't think the bandits stole that rosary. I heard Cabot the groom found it tangled in the mane of Thomas's horse.
Cabot? I might have known. That's just his style, the filthy thief.
Shouldn't he give it back?
Indeed he should. What sacrilege.
Should I deal with that?
No. But you did the right thing. Maybe that rosary turning up was a sign from above. Wouldn't you like to pray by Thomas's bedside?
Could I?
Aye, come with me. I'll take you up to the chapel.
Alright.
Usually it ain't open to, well, folk of your station.
I understand. I'd be glad to go and pray for Thomas.
The Sawbones was a little reluctant when I told him I wanted to carry Thomas upstairs. The wounded are supposed to lie as close to the chapel as possible. Everyone knows that. Years ago, I heard from a man that something similar happened in Strahlenberg during the Margravate Wars. The Burgrave of the castle was seriously wounded. An enemy rider stuck him with a spear like a pig on a spit and pulled him halfway through the woods. No one thought he'd live to see the morning. But the castle chaplain, Petronel by name, ordered that the Burgrave must be close to the Lord when his hour came. There's this really high tower in Strahlenberg. The locals call it the Trumpet, on account of how it seems to get wider near the top. I saw it with my own 2 eyes on the road to Krakow when I was escorting Lord von Burgo there. When they took the Burgrave up there, spear and all, on Petronel's orders, the next day they were amazed. The Burgrave made a miraculous recovery. They say an angel descended there at night and pulled the spear out of the Burgrave's wound. Ever since then, they keep the spear on display at the castle.
Oh,
I
wow.
understand the Sawbones. He didn't want to make it tough for Thomas, because climbing up to the Maiden ain't easy. Only the fellas and me figured it was the best thing for him.
Careful.
The bell's ringing for Hans the 5th time.
Jeez, why'd they take him all the way up here? Alright, we gotta wait for this guy.
Over there. I...
Greetings, Adela. How's he doing?
Watch out
Still
on the right. Yannick.
in a fever.
Thomas's rosary turned up, so I brought it to him. This wayfarer here found it, and he'd like to pray with Thomas, if you don't mind.
I don't
On the
mind.
right.
All right.
Yannick.
I'll be going then. Stay strong.
Pardon me for disturbing you, miss.
If you want to pray, go somewhere else. The chapel is closed. Unless you're a priest. Which I presume you're not.
No, I'm not. My name is Henry.
I'm Adela, Thomas's sister. What is it you want, Henry?
I need to talk to your brother.
No chance of that. He's been lying in a fever for 3 days. And the surgeon is away with Sir Otto. Unless he returns soon, Thomas won't be talking to anyone ever again.
Christ. But this is a matter of life and death. Thomas is the only one who can testify to what happened.
Yes! It's a matter of life and death for my brother. I want him to rest. Besides which, he's delirious and can't tell you anything.
Maybe I could help somehow?
The only one who can help now is the priest. And I don't want to sound gloomy, but all he can do is pray too. Just the same as me.
Where's the physician?
He's with Lord von Berghoff. When Thomas started to get feverish, he left some concoction for him. He was only meant to be gone for a while. But it seems they got stuck somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, the concoction ran out, and we don't have any other physician here.
I actually know a bit about medicine.
Really? You don't really look the part.
All you have to do is tell me what's in it.
If I knew that, I'd have brewed it myself. Not even our surgeon knows. He does everything according to his books. He uses some medical manuscript, whether he's treating people or livestock.
And where is this book?
How should I know? Probably in his chambers, in the Crone.
I'll have a look there then.
But no one is allowed there.
I'll figure it out somehow.
Why do you want to help us?
But unless Thomas recovers and testifies that me and my friend are messengers from Ratai, then my friend will be executed.
You mean that poacher who's to be hanged?
He's a noble. Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. The whole thing is one big misunderstanding. And only Thomas can sort it out.
I'm a bit bewildered by all this. But all right.
The main thing is, I want Thomas to live too.
Yes, you're right.
I'll get going then. I don't have much time, and neither does Thomas.
Go. And thank you.
All right. So we gotta go make some medicine. Let's see.
And don't gobble everything up, fella. Scrub you're after. You'll have to wait. Up it. Let's see. A fever tonic? Okay. How am I supposed to do that? Fever tonic.
Digestive potion. Save your
now.
schnapps.
Half the time is up.
Fever tonic. Okay. Wine. 3 handfuls of feverfew. 2 handfuls of ginger. All right. Oil. Wine. 2 handfuls of feverfew. Feverfew and what? 2 handfuls of 3 handfuls of feverfew, 2 handfuls of ginger. I don't know. I don't remember how to do this. Cauldron. Yeah. Prepare. No. Feverfew and ginger. Um. 2. Need 3 ginger. Hold up. We gotta reset this. All right. Wine. Yep. Prepare. Feverfew and ginger. Grind elderberry leaves. Okay.
The 7th bell.
I know. Elderberry leaves. Grind. All right, throw it in. Two feverfew. I did this backwards. Alright, reset. Wine. Prepare. Elderberry, feverfew, and ginger. Yep. Okay. What now? Add feverfew and boil for 2 turns. Bellows. Well, maybe we should move it down first. Alright, move it up. Now what? Grind elderberry and add them to the cauldron. Okay. Elderberry. How much? Alright, throw that in. Read, let's see. Add ginger. And then what? Cystif. What is cystif? Nope. Cystif. What is...
It's the 8th bell. I need to hurry.
I know. Am I done? What is cystif? Alright, do I need to find a jar? Alright.
Taking it off the fire too early.
Cool. No, it's fine. Alright, let's go save Captain What's His Name. We've got to save Hans. I'm like a wizard. Wait, how do I get there? That didn't look right. Pardon me. Here we go.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
It will have to be diluted. His fever is getting worse. If this doesn't work, I don't think he'll last long.
I just need him for 5 minutes.
You all to be vigilant. These days we have all sorts of vagabonds, drifters, outlaws and bandits roaming the country. And we have one of those vermin here today. A fella called Hans, who is clearly not right in the head. A dangerous man, a brawler, and a thug, the worst of all, a poacher. And so, for the damages he caused to our dear Lord Otto von Berghoff, he is sentenced to be hanged by the neck until dead!
Stop! You can't execute this man. He's a noble. Captain Thomas here will testify that we're messengers from Ratoi.
What is this nonsense, for Christ's sake?
It's true. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Deal with it, for God's sake!
But sir, the captain...
Captain Thomas has a fever. He's clearly delirious. Seize them immediately.
You can't do this! I'm a nobleman, do you hear? A noble! Get your hands off me! You can't do this!
Open the gates! My lord,
Wow.
what the hell is going on? It was just a... It's a hanging.
You can't hang him! He's a noble!
That's for me to judge. Take him down! And for Christ's sake, help me off this horse!
Wow. Wow. Dude, the writing in this game is insane. Dude, the writing in this game is insane.
You may enter. His lordship is expecting you.
So, you're messengers from Rattay, huh? I was wondering when someone would turn up. All right, then. Let's hear it.
My respects, Sir Otto. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and this is Henry of Skalitz, my escort.
Welcome to Trotsky, gentlemen. I'd greet you standing up as befits, but I'm glad I can even sit at the moment.
I heard you were ambushed by outlaws.
You heard right. Those bastards did a job on me. And I got out luckier than most. Almost all the others were killed, including my page and my surgeon. So there is no one here to heal me, and I will have to inform poor Albert's father that his son died in my service.
I hope your health will soon be restored, sir.
We shall see. But now, you tell me what happened here in Herrgottsnamen. Why did my chamberlain try to hang you, Lord Capon?
In truth, the welcome we got from your Master Chamberlain was somewhat... how shall I put it?
Sir, we came to your castle in a state of desperation. Your chamberlain had the guards empty excrement on my lord's head and beat him without hearing us out. You were still at the castle then, and if he'd let us see you, maybe you wouldn't have left and wouldn't have been ambushed. And if that wasn't enough, when he had Sir Hans arrested, he refused to believe who he was, even though not only I told him, but your Captain Thomas too.
I must say you have courage, youngster. But I expect I would also be in such a foul mood if the same had happened to me.
Sir!
Best be quiet, Ulrich.
Yeah, Ulrich.
We will talk about that another time. And I apologize to you for that unpleasantness. At least it ended better than it might have. Anyway, let us leave this misunderstanding aside and get to the point. As far as I'm aware, Rattay showed no interest in negotiations before, either with me or with the League of Lords.
True. Our houses have thus far stood on opposite sides.
I should say so. Attacking Brno and Jihlava together with that renegade Sokol of Lemberg hardly inspired our sympathy.
Well, we can all point the finger. Your League of Lords, on the other hand, abducted the king. Although I don't doubt your reasons. Just as Sir Hanush did.
We certainly had. The main one being that your Wenzel is an irresponsible drunkard and idler who is hurting the Empire by his inactivity. But let us leave that aside. Tell me, what does Sir Hanush have on his mind? I am all ears.
Unfortunately, during the ambush, we lost the letter we were carrying, so you'll have to make do with my word of mouth.
All right. Go ahead and speak.
In brief, Sir Hanush, Sir Radzig, and other lords take the view that the situation has got out of control. And that's of no benefit to anyone in Bohemia, neither Wenceslas's supporters or the League of Lords. King Sigismund's actions will not lead to instilling greater order than under King Wenceslas. Quite the contrary.
Let us say that maybe. What arises from it?
Sir Hanush and the other lords on our side are interested in knowing what the stance of the League of Lords is at this moment, and whether they haven't perhaps reevaluated some things.
In other words, whether I might betray Sigismund.
Well, betray is a strong word. We came to you, Sir Otto, because you're the leading voice of the League of Lords. I expect there are also lords among your ranks who are considering how to find a way out of this sticky situation. And for the Kingdom of Bohemia, it would certainly be better if our paths were to join, rather than parting.
Your companion speaks like a diplomat, Sir Hans. However, the question is whether it's possible to join fire with water and end up with anything but nasty smoke. Nonetheless, Sir Hanush and Sir Radzig are right. There is disorder and anarchy in the land. Bandits riding roughshod all over. As we all know, to our cost.
We've had plenty of experience of that at home too, sir. Only a short time ago we had to deal with a similar band.
Then you will surely understand that before I begin debating who would be the better king, I must sweep my own doorstep. Only I'm damned if I know how to do that, since those bastards have wiped out half of my garrison, including my captain.
If I may be so bold, sir, you're not the only one. We also have a score to settle with them, so Henry and I will gladly help you.
Is that so? Now that is what I call the words of a knight, Sir Hans.
Right now, we've got a common enemy. So we have common interests, too.
So then, sir, may we be of assistance to you?
Indeed you may. Perhaps in the end we may really find some common ground. I need to muster sufficient reserves to deal with those outlaws once and for all. I'm summoning my vassals here to Trotsky. And since I don't have many men left to send as messengers, I will gladly accept your help.
Just say the word, sir. Where should we go?
You'll go to Nebakov, a small castle, or rather a fortress among the cliffs. The omen there, Jaromir Nebak, is an old hardhead and may not be very willing to fulfill his obligations. It would be useful if an eloquent noble like yourself visited him to explain him clearly why I need his whole garrison.
Is that all, sir?
It's no simple task. Knowing Jaromir, if I sent a common messenger, he'd come back with a boot print on his backside. Dealing with the lower nobility can be tricky. They tend to be fixated on their own somewhat fragile status.
Who is this Lord Nebak?
The lord of a smaller house with not much in the way of estates, just a fortress and lands,
but he also owns a mill that provides a significant part of his income. His children are grown up. His daughter married well, thanks to Sir Otto. His son is away from the domain, dealing with duties. Sir Otto helped him to acquire an official position. In short, the House of Nebak is more than beholden to Sir Otto for his magnanimous help and support.
Thank you, Ulrich. Nevertheless, I suspect Jaromir will not be keen to charge into battle. But that is of little consequence. He has a few good men who will be useful. That will do us. If he delivers, I will regard his obligation as fulfilled.
What should we do if he's unwilling to heed what we say?
His house has always been loyal to mine. And it has always been more than worth their while. So tell him that I would like it to remain so. I do not expect any great obstacles, but it would be wise to show Sir Jaromir respect by sending him someone of status. He will take his time over being persuaded, and then concur, as he always has done.
I'll get to him somehow, sir.
I expect nothing less from you.
We'll take care of it, sir. Count on us.
All right. We'll head out as soon as possible. Let's not delay our diplomatic mission unnecessarily.
Very well. I think that is all for now. The Chamberlain will show you where you can put your heads down, and he will supply you with horses. And once we have resolved this little digression, we shall talk about your own mission.
Thank you, sir.
May I ask something, Sir Otto?
Oh. Ask away, young man.
When you were ambushed, did you see those bandits? Would you recognize any of them?
Henry, don't start with that again.
Why do you ask?
The thing is, when we were ambushed, I believe I saw among them one of the men we ran up against at home.
Oh. What did he look like? Do you know his name?
He's called Istvan Toth, a Hungarian noble. He wears black armor. A stocky fella, around 40.
I've already told you that's nonsense. How would he be here? You only saw him from a distance, from behind. You're imagining it.
And why does this Toth interest you, young man?
He was the leader of a band that made trouble for us in Sasau. And he has something that belongs to me.
Interesting. Interesting. But I must disappoint you. I saw no one of that description.
Thank you, sir. And sorry. I had to ask.
I understand. And now I shall entrust you to the care of Uri here. And I shall look forward to the good tidings you bring me from Nebakov. Go with God, gentlemen.
Thank you for everything, sir. The Lord be with you.
There will be time enough yet for social niceties. Now there are more practical matters to deal with. Sir Otto has generously agreed to accommodate Lord Capon in one of his chambers. And you, Henry, shall also be accommodated, as befits your station. There, your, equipment shall also be returned to you, and you'll find your horse in the stable. Nevertheless, his lordship takes the view that, as a noble's escort, you should have a befitting mount. And therefore, he has kindly decided that you may take one of our horses, if you so wish.
Yeah, Ulrich.
Gentlemen, follow me.
You bitch.
So, Sir Hans, allow me to...
Hold on, Sir Ulrich. If you think everything is settled between us, and we're gonna act like nothing happened, then you're mistaken.
Sir?
You were going to have me executed a short while ago. I expect a proper apology.
Then please accept my apology once more, sir. But given the circumstances...
Given the circumstance? What circumstances?
Sir, poaching is a capital offense.
And are you the king? That you can hand down death sentences? No, you are not. What's more, you had plenty of reasons to realize it wasn't a good idea.
Sir, I could not have realized that.
You couldn't have realized! Yes, you could, but then you wouldn't have been able to play the Lord and stage private executions.
Sir, once more, I apologize. And now, please allow me to show you to your quarters.
I wouldn't dream of inconveniencing you. I'll find my quarters by myself. Henry, once you're done with that annoying fool, get your horse and we'll meet at the gate.
Yeah.
Well, it seems Lord Capon will not be requiring my services anymore today.
I think you owe him a proper apology.
I think I've apologized more than enough. Even though I had little reason not to regard him as a poacher. But still, I will try to rectify my error. Nevertheless, welcome to Trusky, the finest and biggest castle you shall ever see. Rumor has it that the castle was built on the jaws of hell, and that we're sometimes plagued by demons here. But don't believe a word of it. It's just idle talk to excuse the servants' laziness and incompetence. It's demanding enough keeping everything here running smoothly without any of that. It requires a man of exceptional qualities and talents. By the way, this place is a maze for strangers. It's very easy to get lost.
Alright. Well, where's my room? I would like my stuff.
The jail cells are down there. But I believe you are already fairly well acquainted with that part of the castle, aren't you?
Unless you're planning to accommodate me in the dungeons, I'm not interested.
Be at ease, we're almost there.
Man, this guy's a dick.
Here it is. You'll find a bed inside, opposite the door, and a chest where we put your belongings. You'll find some new clothing there, a little gift from our gracious lord, to ensure you're not mistaken for a beggar again. Once you're settled in and properly dressed, stop by the stables. They're beyond the gate, down the path. Ask for Kabat. He was supposed to prepare a horse and tack for you, or tell him you'll keep your own if you insist. Then he'll give you proper tack at least, so you don't disgrace us.
Good. I don't think I could stomach much more of your company.
Likewise. So, you and I are finished, and I can finally attend to some proper work, so this castle doesn't fall on our heads.
I'm gonna get him.
Good boy.
He's a dick. Hold up.
Silly doggy.
Alright, now we gotta figure out our... let's see. Um... Alright, that looks right. Oh. Alright, I guess that's right. Okay, so we'll put everything else up in here. We'll take our food first. Okay, so anything we're not wearing, we'll just throw back into the chest. Actually, I think I can sell that stuff at the blacksmith. Let's see. We'll try.
Careful.
That's not the blacksmith. Alright, where's the blacksmith?
How bold of you! You steal something from us, and then you go walking around with it on. That's not happening.
Are you joking?
Jesus Christ be praised.
Good morning to you.
This...
Excellent. It was a You're up early. I'll have a look.
Hmm. Alright, let's sell some junk. Oh, that's
I
it.
was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Alright, we'll put the rest of it up. Could have sworn I was wearing the work boots. Hmm. Okay. We'll put them up. Hold on.
What would you like? I'll have a look. I'm glad you found what you were looking for.
And we're gonna drop everything else. Those rotted. Rotted. Dropped everything, right? Oh. I moved it to my horse. Hello, Pebbles. Oh, wait, that's not Pebbles. Alright, drop. Okay. I think that ought to do it. All right. And if you will excuse me, I will be right back. Alright, we're back.
Okay.
Okay. So, oops. Didn't mean to call my horse. Let's see. What do we need to do? Talk to the stable hand. But we're gonna find that book.
I'd like to learn a new...
Certainly. As you can probably figure, our grandfather, I'll be happy to show you.
Nah, he's asking for a lot. It's not gonna be up there. Well, maybe he is. Oh, no. Here we go. Alright, I was wrong. We gotta find that book for the miller. Honestly, I should just steal all these guys' shit. I mean, they treated me horrible ever since I've been here. They imprisoned me. They tried to hang my best friend. They didn't listen to a word I said. Why do I not have my sword equipped?
I'm not going anywhere with you. What would I be looking for?
I'm no thief.
I surrender!
Ah, here you're a thief. You're even stupid.
Wait a moment. I just wanted to borrow it for a bit.
That's not how it works, but fine. But don't do anything.
Alright. Damn it. Oh, I think I sold the other one. Damn it, I did. Alright. We'll find more jewelry. It's not a problem. They caught me red-handed. And I got what I deserved. Jeez, I can't even buy food here. What kind of operation are these guys running? It is super cool to walk through these castles, like recreated though. Mark my words. I will one day buy a medieval castle somewhere in Europe. I don't know exactly where yet, but I promise you I will buy a castle somewhere in Europe. From like the actual medieval time, not like a trashy recreated modern day castle. I want like an actual medieval castle. Okay, I gotta find some book. What book? Find the book for the miller. We're gonna try it anyways.
Oh, bloody hell.
Okay, that's not gonna work. Let's go talk to the scribe. If I just wait a few hours. No, still not here?
Huh. What is it? Good day, sir. I heard some interesting books from Prague have arrived at the castle. There's one I'd like to borrow. An alchemist's cookbook. A sand-colored cover, embossed.
Yes, several rare and astonishing books have arrived from Prague. But why are you interested in an alchemist's cookbook, of all things?
I've heard there are some interesting ideas in it. Every alchemist is in dogged pursuit of wisdom. Especially those from Prague.
Perhaps you know more about that book than I do. Well, I'll have to disappoint you. Lord Nickvard Libak helped me sort the new books at the time, and the one you're looking for caught his attention. He left with it before I could even discover what it's about. All I remember is the author's initials, B.B. I'm fairly benevolent when it comes to lending books, and I appreciate Nickvard's help, but he's had it borrowed for an excessive amount of time now. I'd like to ask him to return it, but he's been avoiding me.
I'll have a talk with Nickvard and find out what the problem is.
You think I haven't tried? But since you've already offered to address this pressing situation, listen to what I've learned. It seems Nickvard lost the book. I've warned him repeatedly not to carry borrowed books around with him, but to leave them in his chamber and read them there. But Nickvard is old and stubborn, and this is how things turn out.
The price of such a book must be incalculable. People like Nickvard are too dumb to understand.
But I digress. As I said, Nickvard is intentionally avoiding me. But I've made headway. I've managed to...
I wonder how those glasses stay on their nose.
Bertha, the cook, Regina, the maid, and Hirsch, the hand.
I reckon those aren't the only three people that know him.
I'm surprised that he's ever spoken to anyone but myself. Nickvard is a loner. Which is also why I suspect something bad has happened. Now that he's decided to leave his shell, that is. But I'm afraid that's all I've managed to find out. Since Lord von Berkhove's arrival, I've been preoccupied with other matters.
I'll help you. I'll ask all three and see if they lead me to Nickvard.
Many thanks. If you aren't sure what to do, stop by and we'll discuss what you found out.
I won't keep you any longer.
Alright. Wait, who am I talking to? Ask the cook, the maid, and the stable boy. Cook, the maid, and the stable boy. Where's the cook?
Praise the Lord.
I need to talk to you. Alright. I guess now is not a good time. We'll do it tomorrow.
Dog of yours was going mad, barking and growling at me like I was a stranger. He never used to be like that.
Good evening. What do you need, lad?
I'm here for some horse tack. I hear you have something for me.
Well, fuck me blind. You got out of jail yesterday, and today you've got a horse. Fuck, I wouldn't mind having your kind of luck. But you're fucking things up for me and making a mess. And I don't want to get a whipping on your account. I've got the tack ready, but I've been ordered to show you our herring first. You can take him, they said. So kindly take a look at him in the stable here, and tell me if you want him or not. Take care.
It's got a lot of capacity. Nah. I think we're good.
I took a look at herring.
And?
A nice animal, but I'll keep my own.
Never mind looking a gift horse in the mouth, you flat out refuse to accept one. You're lost though, pal. Actually, now we've got to know each other, I want to let you in on this little scheme. We could both get something out of it. But you'd have to keep it to yourself. What do you say? Can you keep your mouth shut when coin's at stake?
I can keep my mouth shut. You can count on it. What's this about coin then?
Look, it's easy as pie. You keep your horse, which you wanted to do anyway, but I'll say you took herring, and then I'll sell him to someone. You'll do all right out of it. I'll pay you up front.
Well, I might be interested, but I deserve a bigger cut. I'm not new to all this, so I'm well aware that the first offer to an accomplice is deliberately low, just in case he accepts. So forget about that, and make it worth my while. Because you'll get a tidy sum for a horse like that.
I didn't expect you to be so savvy. But you're not wrong. I'll give you double my first offer. I reckon that's fair.
Me too.
Right, now we can get back to the reason you're here. You know how to ride and control a horse?
Ah, don't worry. I'm right at home with horses. I learned to ride with cumans on my tail, and arrows whistling past my head. Tough school it was.
Well, I'll be damned. I never heard such a thing before. But even an experienced horseman like you needs equipment, as you well know. You can tack him up yourself, right?
Sure. Thanks.
See you later, my friend.
Okay.
What is it? Are you whistling just for fun? What are you whistling, eh?
Can't wear the harness and the comparison. Okay. Wait, am I still... I think I moved all that to the horse. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so we gotta find this book.
The Lord be with you. What'll it be?
Oh wait, it is over here.
Greetings. Do you need something?
I'm looking for Nickvard. The scribe told me you might know something about him.
Well, I'm waiting for Lord Libac to stop by. I brewed him another phial of medicine, but I don't even know if the last one helped. I told him to stop by for another one soon. I reckon he must be feeling better.
Did he say where he was headed?
I can't say. I promised Lord Libac his secret is safe with me, as well as his phial of medicine.
Oh, come now. Nickvard misplaced an important book somewhere. A sort of alchemist cookbook. I need to find it.
I remember the recipes by heart. And Lord Libac's secret is certainly worth more than any book.
Well, if a nobleman's secret is worth so much, how about this? That'll buy you more than one book.
I suppose Lord Libac wouldn't mind. And do you have the exact amount?
Of course.
So many groschen. I promise I'll split it with Lord Libac when I see him, and I'll explain everything.
But now tell me, what's the medicine for?
Well, it's a common potion for a bellyache. just better tasting. It helps your meals go down easier and come out slower the other end. In that regard, Lord Libac had, well, how to say it? Everything came out much too quickly.
Just say it. He shot himself.
It was in the privy down below the Crone, by the training ground below the guardhouse. I helped him clean his hose and made him the medicine, and I promised that I wouldn't say anything. Lord Libac is quite particular about the impression he makes on the young maids, you know. He didn't want this little episode to put them off. That's why he didn't use the privy near the maids' quarters, though it's closer to his chamber, but to the arena instead, and only when there weren't any soldiers around. But this time, it caught up with him.
Is that all?
What else is there to say? That the entire time he looked as if he'd done the worst thing in the world. It happens to the best of us, and I told him as much then. I'm just surprised he never came back for another file. I must say, he did look as if the fate of the entire castle was suddenly on his shoulders.
I don't know if this is going to do me any good.
Well, you could have found a worse clue.
Thanks anyway.
No.
Alright.
Needs a bit more.
Paid $200 to find out this dude had diarrhea. Who else am I supposed to talk to? Find Nickford. Stable boy.
And that the Lord will be displeased at my idleness.
Greetings. Do you need something? God be with you.
Greetings to you, friend. What a day.
Alright. He's not helping.
Oh well, what can you do? Farewell then.
Oh, nope. We will take those. Sell those.
Pleasure doing business. Take.
Yep. You too, bud. Okay.
Care.
Let's see. Who else can we talk to? The maid.
Silly doggy.
Okay, well, where's the maid?
Yeah, I'll be right on it. I just have to take care of something here first. What do you expect?
Easy! I surrender!
You can't say you were. You'll pay up and show.
Look,
What are you?
we're both men.
Where are you?
It's like...
No.
They... Well, this you... and all of us... That girl...
Alright.
Oh.
All the guards are dumb. Cook.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Where is the maid?
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings, Master Guard.
What's that sound?
I'm sorry.
Someone was creeping around.
Jeez, where's the maid?
Good morning.
Do you know where I can find Nickford? The scribe said you might know.
Erazim is suddenly interested in Nickvard and me. You don't say. But when I need him to read something for me, he never has the time. I'm sorry.
I was asking about Nickford.
Aye, I heard you. Say, can you read?
I can.
In that case, would you mind reading this message I have from Nickvard?
Show me. Dear Mistress of the Chambers. What is it?
Oh, what I wouldn't give to get messages from someone else. Say, Lord Capen. Never mind. Read on. Though I reckon it interests you more than me.
Persevere. We shall soon escape the dungeon of those two women. Cursed fate, however, has placed an obstacle in my way. The heat of the Lightbringer's potion is working, and I can feel my insides being reborn. But when the last remnants of old age left my body, something else was washed away with them.
How much longer is it?
Not much. My damn clumsiness has sent all of the Lightbringer's secrets into the void, but fear not, I shall get them back. May this be the first task on the road to your liberation. That's it.
Beautiful.
That was complete nonsense. I was embarrassed to read it.
Imagine how I felt having to listen to it.
But what does it mean? Can you explain any of it to me?
Lord Liebach has taken a liking to me. I suggested to him it wasn't proper for a noble to have an affair with a maid. But he thought I meant he was too old for me. But then he found what he calls the Lightbringer's potion book. He said it would light a flame in him that would burn out all that's old. So I suppose it worked. Hooray!
I know the book he's talking about, but what does he mean, into the void?
Look, can we stop talking about this? I feel a little uncomfortable here, talking about some old, lovelorn nobleman.
I need help. You can give it some thought, can't you?
No! And now leave me alone.
Alright. Back to the stable boy. Where'd he go?
Excuse me.
I wish you well. Safe travels.
Where would he be?
What would you like?
Show me your way.
No, I don't want to trade.
Oh well, what can you do? Farewell then.
Find out what the stable boy knows. Talk to Hirsch. Ah, that's Kabat. Alright, where's Hirsch? Hirsch. Hirsch. Blacksmith. Where's Hirsch?
Good afternoon.
What do you have?
Never mind then. Farewell.
Alright, he's gotta be down towards the bottom, I would think. Unless he lives in this house.
What?
Carpenter. Hired hand, hired hand.
Excuse me.
Hirsch.
Good afternoon.
I'm looking for Nickvard. The scribe told me you might know something about him.
Hey, Nick. I mean, Lord Liback. I almost forgot about him. I suppose his task wasn't so pressing. Hmm?
What task?
Nick Liback, that is, entrusted me with a big task quite a while back. He's a castle lord. Obviously, I had to obey him. But then I heard what another castle lord was planning, von Berghoff, and I had to obey him even more. He says there's a war on. So here I am, Ready to go off to battle.
I need to know more about what Nickvard asked you to do.
No. There are new rules now. You have to prove you're not a spy.
I understand. Sure. Just tell me what you want, and let's not delay.
A sword.
Sword? What sword?
A long and very good one to help me deal with other spies. If you bring it to me, I'll know you're not an enemy spy who should fear me. Forge one, buy one, or even steal one for me. Maybe from one of the guards at the training ground or down by the gate. During the day, they're not in the towers anyway.
Steal a sword? That sounds like something a spy would do.
Not a spy who wants to help von Bergoff's most loyal servant. By servant, I mean me. See, once I get a sword, I'll fill you in on Nickvard's task.
I'll gladly give you some groschen to buy your own sword.
Only spies pay bribes. Unless you had more groschen than a common spy would have. Then I'd believe you ain't one of them. Do you have that much?
I'm not gonna pay you that much.
You want to hang on to your spy earnings. I understand. Well, you won't get another chance.
Listen, Hirsch.
Don't try any word games on me. Persuasion, threats. I know about them spy tricks. Deeds talk louder than words. For example, like bringing me a sword.
You wanted a sword? So look at what
I don't want an
All right. Let's make this guy a sword. He wanted 5,000 groschen? Not a chance.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be
All right. Frankfurt Steel. We'll just buy him a cheap sword. Unless I have any crafting material. Alright, I need one more steel.
Good day to you.
What do you have for sale?
Thank you, and a good day to you, friend.
Halfway there.
got it done. Finally.
Alright, let's give him his sword. Put up the rest of my materials.
I'm sorry.
Blessings to you.
About Nickford.
Got that sword.
You wanted us.
I don't want an invisible.
What?
I'll think of.
I just made... Alright. He wants a good sword.
Careful!
We'll have to buy one.
I need something repaired.
Hold up. Why can't we trade? No.
What would you like?
Show me.
Sell the hunting sword. I mean, that's better than what we got.
Thank you, and take care.
Alright, he wants my knight's longsword, he can have it.
My knight's longsword, he can have it.
Here.
God bless.
About Nick.
Got that sword.
You wanted us.
That's perfect. Lovely. I don't think you're a spy. Can't say for sure, but you seem all right.
What about Nickford then?
The Nickvard asked me to do something for him. He must have admired my devotion to Lord von Bergoth. Either way, Nick looked troubled and not very healthy. He wanted me to fetch him something he lost outside the castle, and I told him I would. At least I could check to see if anyone was sneaking around about the castle. But then Nickvard clutched his belly and ran off. So I never found out what he wanted, or from where.
That's all?
Aye. If you run into Nickvard, ask him if he still needs it or whether he found it himself. I'll be going into war soon, so I don't have time for these things, see?
I'll tell him.
What? So you can't tell.
Right?
Careful.
So you can't tell.
Okay.
Okay.
So he can't tell me
So he can't tell me
where Nick Ford is.
where Nick Ford is.
God be with you. Keep the peace. We'll stay friends.
Can you? No?
Can you? No?
What would you like?
I need... What do you have?
Hmm. The Balisard is better.
Balisard is better.
I don't think I want it though.
I don't think I want it though.
Oh well, what can you do? Farewell then.
Alright.
Alright.
Where is this guy?
Where is this guy?
Eh? Oh, careful.
I just need to find where this guy is.
Find where this guy is.
Nah. Actually.
Oh, it's you. Sorry.
Lord be with you. What do you need?
You're that bastard that's knocking people out around
No,
here.
no, 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 no. Wasn't me.
I'll whip your ass.
Hold on,
so
hold
much
on,
you're
hold
looking
on, hold on.
forward to the cane. That attempt at strangling will cost you. You'll either pay in
Come now. I hope you don't think I'm some kind of street brawler. Me, of all people. Such behavior is beneath me. Oh, I
You bitch. Man, I hate this guy. Oop. Not going in there. Well,
good to see you.
Greetings.
I might not find him.
What the? What are you trying to pull, you scoundrel?
Nothing. Shit.
What's that I hear? Hey, you can't just walk around here without permission.
Excuse me.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you.
About that lost alchemy book.
Please tell me you found it.
Not yet. But I searched for Nickvard, and I have some clues.
Tell me what you've learned then.
It looks like Nickvard brewed some sort of potion from the book. He told Regina it would restore his youth, but the potion didn't sit well with him. He must have spent a lot of time on the privy at the training grounds below the Crone. Bertha brewed a digestive potion for him, but it didn't work. When he wasn't shitting or writing notes to servants, he asked Hirsch to bring him something from beyond the castle walls. He lost something there, and then he vanished without a trace.
What do you think about it?
You said that Nickvard had a habit of carrying books everywhere with him. If that was the case with the alchemy one, it's possible it fell down the latrine while he was shitting by the training ground. And now it's lying somewhere on the cliffs beyond Trotsky.
That actually sounds quite likely to me. Let's pray he didn't use it to wipe himself. Go there and look. Perhaps you'll find the book, and Nickvard too.
Alright. Digging through shit. Is it going to be inside or outside
Need
the
to pay the
castle?
tithe and give something to the church for my
think
father's
it's-
requiem mass.
Isn't it a bit early for that?
Okay, it's going to be outside the castle.
You're not going to plow on Sunday, are you? See you soon.
Excuse me.
Easy. Nice and slow. Go!
Ah.
You must be Nick Vard, eh?
Another senseless death.
What happened?
What a fucking day. Jesus Christ be praised.
How many more times am I gonna have to poke around in corpses and shit for that damn crazy?
Alright. I don't know what happened to him, but... we're going to the mill. We'll see what he wants.
How's things, Goodman?
Lacho Dives Gajo. What would your name be? Folks call me Carol. Have we met before?
They call me Henry of Skalitz, and no. There's little chance we met before.
Goda Chacho. Maybe not, but that does not mean I have never heard of you, Gajo.
How's that? How could you have heard about me?
You're the one who saved young Tibor, Laches, Mistes.
Christ, that got around fast. You know Tibor?
What I heard was that some Gajo brutes wrongly imprisoned Tibor, nearly chopped off his hands, head, and no doubt his balls, too. Mistes, Mistes. You stood up for him and fucked up those sons of whores.
Guilty as charged. But I did it mostly for Marika. She deserves to be happy.
Goda Chacho, you helped our people and that is a worthy thing. And you know what, Gajo? I will make it up to you however I can. Balik it up, Gajo.
If you have anything of interest to sell, I'll buy it.
Chacho, and for you, Gajo, I'll let it go for next to nothing. A token of gratitude to let you know that us Roma never forget. Avar de dig.
Alright. Yeah, next to nothing.
Oh well, what can you... Oh, it's just you, eh?
Alright. Let's go to sleep till morning. And then we'll give him his book. Do they have food in here?
Good morning to you.
I have the book for you.
Well, I must admit, I haven't had an apprentice this handy in a long time. Zinnik has nothing on you.
I didn't even look inside.
You had a treasure like this in your hands, and you weren't even curious to have a peek? Well, I suppose it's not for everyone. I'll have a look for myself. This really is something. But why is it all covered in shit, for fuck's sake?
But the essence of life from the skies didn't bother you, and now you're squeamish.
Oh, refining saltpeter. Boil wine and alum. Grind. Ah, of course, it makes sense. I'll study the rest on the way. Well, the last chapter of our story of knowledge awaits us. The grand finale.
So what now? Do you have another job for me?
Charcoal. Sulfur from Hermes Trismegistos. Saltpeter from the carcass pit. As long as Black Bertolt didn't make any mistakes in his calculations, we have everything.
What Bertolt? Oh, God damn it, Crazer, what's going on here? I'm tired of flying back and forth like a rag on a stick. I won't be led around by the nose. Will you finally tell me what's going on?
Believe it or not, all this secrecy had its reasons. But now I don't have to hide anything from you. It's time. We'll meet with the others in the lair, and there you'll learn the whole truth. You go ahead. I'm going to get a few things ready here.
All right, then. I hope you keep your word this time.
Alright. Meet at the lair. But I would like some food.
Christ, pardon me.
Move it. Where do they eat? Alright. I want to see this through.
Go. Quick. Quick. What'll happen now?
Our last supper, with only one but very filling course, awaits us.
Crazel, please. For once, just once, tell me what's actually going on.
And rob myself of enjoying your blissful ignorance? Not a chance. Tell me yourself. What do you think is going to happen?
Like always. You'll send me off somewhere to look for something, and you'll have a fancy speech to go with it.
He knows you now as well as we do, Miller.
I do tend to do that, true enough. But no, today things will be different. Bonnie will start today. At least I'll finally see if she understood my teachings. Bonnie?
First of all, I'd like to thank you on behalf of the whole gang for all the work you've done. We could never have finished the job without you. We found 2 new partners, you and Monarch here. It's good to have someone to rely on. So, it's time we started being honest with you, so you can finally learn the whole truth.
Not yet. Let's pull up that uppity bastard's leg a bit longer. That's the fun part.
One more word, Zinnek, and you'll get one on the nose.
Calm down, friend. I'm just kidding. Tell him then, Bonnie.
This whole time, you've been collecting ingredients and clues for us. But, so you wouldn't go nosing around, we always told you it was for something different than it actually was.
The miller here calls it tackets.
Tactics, you idiot. And everything worked out according to plan. So today we're finally close to our great success. With the help of Hermes Trismegistos and his successors, we'll finally complete the dream of all alchemists. Our magnum opus.
Exactly, Bonnie. Magnum opus. A great work of alchemy.
You're trying to make the Philosopher's Stone.
I see you've learned something after all. But no, the Philosopher's Stone isn't our goal.
Let's see then, Henry. What is it you think we're making here?
Some kind of weapon?
Well, Henry's not too far from the truth after all, don't you think? Actually, he's pretty spot on. Although weapons were our last order of business. Let's start at the beginning. My father was a miller as well, but I was never much interested in the trade. Even as a young boy, I loved running around Lower Samine and investigating everything living and dead. I had a lot of questions about everything. Then my mother, God rest her soul, decided it'd be best for me to go to study in Prague. As soon as I grew up and gained a bit of sense, I packed my bags and left.
So you went to a university in Prague? The son of a miller?
Why not? My father worked his arse off, and he had the coin for it, miller or not. I met a lot of remarkable people at the university, and my thirst for knowledge kept growing. But in the end, it only took a year of all that pretentious, scholarly blathering and hypocritical nonsense for me to realize I wouldn't learn anything proper there. Most of the students and masters are just a bunch of dogmatic fools. They have their own truth, and those who want to know more or ask the wrong questions fall into disfavor, as was my case.
And what about your thirst for knowledge?
I realized I didn't need the university for things that are truly important. The most important science is not subject to any religious dogma. And, of course, it's not taught at any university.
You mean thievery?
Oh, come on. The art of combination and dissolution. The key to understanding the very nature of the world. There's only one queen of science. Alchemy. I returned to the mill in Lower Samine and started a new life.
New life? What do you mean?
I returned to the miller's trade. My father was old, and my mother had passed away. From then on, alchemy became my true passion. I brought a few important books from Prague. I started with the most difficult thing. I tried to create gold.
That was pretty daring of you.
As you might expect, it didn't work. But after a few tries, I managed to create something entirely different. Once I tried mixing sulfur, charcoal, and saltpeter. I had a candle burning next to me. A gust of wind scattered the mixture, and all of a sudden, bang! I almost shit myself, I tell you. But then I realized I'd unwittingly created a miracle. Explosive black powder.
So I was right. You're making weapons.
No, it's about much more than that. We're all in on it now.
I couldn't continue my experiments on my own, but Bonnie and Zinnik did a few little jobs for me.
So he initiated us.
But we just still didn't know how to do it right and not blow ourselves up in the process.
And we used up a huge amount of saltpeter and sulfur.
By the way, the manuscript from that Hermes Trismegistos was our shopping list and price list for material from Kuttenberg.
Only we didn't know correct proportions. I looked up a few of my former fellow students and brought it up with them. And we found out that before us, some monk had already made the discovery.
Some fella called Black Bertold. And that he even started writing a book called
Feuerwerkbuch.
We can believe our luck when we found out there's a copy of it right here at Trotsky.
And you know the rest.
It's a discovery that will change history. In the right hands, it can make miracles happen. All it takes is a spark, and A storm of fire will sweep away the old world order. It will wipe out stupidity and ignorance, once and for all.
And what will happen now?
As I said, we're about to have our last supper on our journey to satisfy our hunger for knowledge. A feast of smoke and fire. Black Berthold never finished his book, because he never had enough ingredients for his last great experiment. But now, thanks to you, we do. We can finally finish Berthold's work and finish his book. We'll see with our own eyes what a barrel of black powder can do. I hope you're as excited as I am.
I've heard enough. Now I want to see that with my own eyes.
Let's do it then. Bonnie, is everything ready?
Indeed, it is. We can get started. Long live the beautiful new world.
All right.
Looks like it ain't working.
I'd say it works just fine.
This will change history.
What? I can't hear a thing. But I'd say it works just fine.
All right.
You really led me on about the gunpowder magazine, didn't you? A golem made of dough, souls inside saltpeter, the secrets of light and shadow. That was all just empty talk, wasn't it?
Not exactly. It's all based on the real philosophy of the Jewish Kabbalah. I studied the writings of Bonaventura and Dietrich von Freiberg, but it was never in my interest to put their theories into practice. But they worked brilliantly as a cover-up, don't you think?
I really thought you'd have a golem made from dough walking around the mill, or that I could become invisible.
Ah, but black powder is no less a miraculous creation.
So for the last time, Crazel, what now?
I'll do what I promised, and what will most likely be my fate. I'm going to gather together all the knowledge I've acquired and finish Black Berthold's book. I'll finish his opus.
Uh-huh. And what about me?
That's up to you, Henry. You're a free man. Lord Samin has no hold over you, and never did. You know, the inevitability of God's plan takes no interest in people like you and me. We'll always be little people, beneath it all.
Sounds like I went to a lot of trouble for nothing. I didn't really have any influence on anything.
There's no one right path. When you accept that as reality, all your doubts will be dispelled. Maybe it's just time to carry sacks at a different mill. But if you're still interested in learning a bit more, drawing from the well of alchemical knowledge...
I know where to find you.
Indeed.
That's it? I thought it was going to give me a boomstick or something. What a jerk. Oh, no. I broke my legs. Man, I really thought he was about to give me a boomstick. Oh, I broke my legs and I stink. Oh, come on. Why am I bleeding again? Man, I just discovered gunpowder and I'm about to bleed out.
God, did you get hit by a horse?
Yeah.
What did you get yourself into? Go and see the surgeon.
Man, that sucks. Alright, where's my horse?
Deal.
What? I thought I moved that to my inventory. Yeah. Alright, guys. That's where we're gonna call it tonight. That being said, thank y'all for coming in and hanging out. If you're here and you enjoyed the stream, be sure to follow and turn on notifications. I will be going live. I should be going live tomorrow. I'll say that. So be sure to turn on notifications so you know exactly when I go live. Again, thank y'all for coming in and hanging out. And I will see you guys again next time.
Take care.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.